Hello everybody, welcome to another Darza'S Dominion video. Today we'll be talking about the never-ending argument. Which is the better tank, Juggernaut or Paladin? But before we get into the video, I just want to talk about some things. Last video I got 50 views in the first 3 days, which is a lot for me. I have never had that fast of a response time for any of my videos, and I just want to say thank you. And I don't like doing this, but statistically this is the best way to do it. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be able to see more content about Darza'S Dominion, because I do plan on making more of those Darza'S Dominion content. So the reason I'm making this video is because a buddy was talking to me and he was like, "Hey Macro, did you know that the Juggernaut shield actually scales with his armor?" And in the back of my mind I was like, well, yeah. Now me and him always talk about which is the better tank, Paladin or Jug, and no, I've come to the conclusion about some things, and I would like to share that with you. Now, we're going to talk about the stats first, because for any tank we got to talk about the stats overall. Now, we're going to skip over the health because both Paladin and Juggernaut have the same base health level 1 and scales all the way up to the same amount. It goes from 150 to 750, which is the highest in the entire game. But Paladin has the highest armor in the game, maxed out, which is at 40, and Juggernaut has 30 max armor. On to the next tank stat, Vitality. Max Vit Pally is only 75, while the max Vit on a Juggernaut is 80, which is the highest in the game. So far it's leaning towards the Pally being the best tank in the game. But hold on, let's talk about their actives. So we're going to only be talking about the UT actives for each of the classes for the sake of simplifying the comparisons, which might sound like it's cheating, but I'm completely unbiased. I don't play tank. Now, Paladin's UT active gives them 2 full seconds of invulnerability plus 4 vitality, which is kind of huge. It also gives them 4 speed, but that's an anomaly due to the fact it's we're talking about tank stats here. Now, Juggernaut's UT active gives them 6 seconds of 800 shielding plus 200 HP. Holy shit. Now that sounds like Juggernaut would definitely win this race due to that active. But hold on. Remember, Pally won in the last stat comparison, so now it's a tie. So everybody hold your horses. Don't get too excited. Oh, and in case you guys want to know why that's a phrase, to hold your horses means to be stable. So, fun fact. So, in an attempt to bring this argument to a close, let's talk about the UT Heavy. Skygem. Now, we gotta figure out who benefits most from Skygem, because we have 2 almost very different classes, but only 1 UT Heavy. Skygem gives you 18 armor, 80 health, and minus 10 speed.
But Macro, Hydra gives you 20 bonus armor and minus 10 speed. How did you forget about Hydra? So, wouldn't the 2 bonus armor be better?
Great question, Devil Me. To get an answer for both of these questions, you have to first ask yourself who benefits most from the 2 armor from Hydra and the 80 HP from Skygem. Assuming both classes have their UTs, to be honest, there is a very clear differentiation for who should have what. If you have UT Mask, you should be running a Hydra, because your shielding scales off your armor, not your health. And the more health you have as Juggernaut, the more health it takes away. The only time I would see running a Skygem feasible on a Juggernaut is if you had a Divine Ring of Vitality on you at all times, and I'm talking about equipped. Therefore, and Paladins actually make a great use out of Skygem, because they can forfeit the 2 armor because they have the highest max armor in the game. So, with all this said, and with all this information, who is the best tank? And the answer is... What do you mean I don't have a drum roll loop? Well, can we find one? Shit, it's the fucking skunk, guys. It's the skunk. The skunk is the best tank in the game. There ain't no denying. There ain't no denying that the skunk is the best tank in the game. Just look at this guy.
The badger's not even a class.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
It's an enemy.
Look at him take all that damage.
You're stupid.